God, before I fall for someone again, before I open my heart the way I did before, I need clarity. Because last time, I called attachment love. I called attention commitment. I ignored red flags and named it faith. And when it ended, I didn't just lose a person. I lost pieces of myself I'm still trying to rebuild. So before history repeats itself, before emotions start moving faster than wisdom, before I mistake chemistry for destiny, I need understanding. There's someone new entering my thoughts. Nothing official, nothing spoken, just possibility. And that scares me, because I know how quickly hope can grow, how loneliness can disguise itself as connection, how the heart can run ahead while the soul is still healing. I don't want another lesson disguised as love. I don't want to fall simply because someone noticed me at the right moment of weakness. I'm tired of meeting people while I'm still recovering from the last goodbye. And slowly, I began to understand something. Before you love someone new, you have to understand why the last love broke you. You weren't abandoned without warning. You stayed where peace kept leaving. You asked for consistency from someone who never chose you fully. Sometimes we pray for things we are not emotionally ready to sustain. And that's why this moment matters. Stop for a moment. Before you fall in love again. Before you give someone access to parts of you that took years to heal. You need to hear this. Not everything that feels right at the beginning is meant to last. Sometimes the reason a new person feels special is not because they are extraordinary, but because you were starving for connection. And hunger makes anything taste like love. You told yourself last time would be different. You believed words without watching patterns. You rushed past hesitation because you didn't want to lose the feeling. And slowly, without noticing, you abandoned yourself just to keep someone close. You gave patience where respect was inconsistent, understanding where effort was missing, loyalty where clarity never existed. That wasn't love. That was fear of being alone. So ask yourself, honestly, are you ready to love, or are you just tired of loneliness? Because loneliness has a dangerous voice. It convinces you that almost love is enough, that attention equals intention, that chemistry equals compatibility, and that's how people repeat heartbreak with a different face. Healing was never meant to bring you back to the same emotional patterns. The waiting season you hated was rebuilding your standards, teaching discernment, teaching patience, teaching you that peace matters more than excitement. Real love does not arrive as confusion. It doesn't leave you questioning your worth. It doesn't create anxiety where safety should exist. It doesn't require you to shrink yourself just to be chosen. Healthy love grows slowly, with consistency, with honesty, with mutual effort. And here's the truth most people avoid. Sometimes you're not afraid of choosing the wrong person. You're afraid of waiting long enough for the right one. So you settle early. You fall for potential. You ignore misalignment. But potential cannot sustain commitment. Character can. Before love comes again, learn the difference between attraction and alignment. Attraction feels urgent. Alignment feels peaceful. One pulls you quickly. The other builds something lasting. And peace may feel unfamiliar until you realize chaos was never love. The right connection will not cost your self-respect. You won't have to chase clarity. You won't have to guess where you stand. Love will feel steady, safe enough for honesty, safe enough for imperfection. So slow down. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Every closed door protected you from connections that looked right, but would have slowly emptied you. The next love in your life should not feel like emotional survival. It should feel like partnership, growth, calm, replacing anxiety. Before you fall again, make sure you can walk away from anything that threatens your peace, because love should add to your life, not become the reason you lose yourself. Maybe that's why you found this message today. Not to make you afraid of love, but to remind you that your heart is valuable. You don't need to give it away quickly just because someone shows interest. Take your time. Heal completely. Know your worth deeply. Learn to recognize peace instead of chasing intensity. Because the next love in your life should not teach you another painful lesson. It should feel like confirmation that waiting was worth it. You are not waiting because love forgot you. You are waiting because the kind of love meant for you is worth protecting, even from your own impatience.